Always been the two last with the whips on weaving, not to change the past. I'm achieving, got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's coming.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Checks, no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on
This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quit the thirsting. Sick and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving, not to change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic. Got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you see greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving, not to change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Always been the two last with the whips on weaving, not
Welcome to episode 1 of Rhino Live. This is the very first time, so hope I don't cock it up. So you can see some things have changed here, using some Streamlabs tonight. I don't know if anybody's watching at the moment, but playing around with this. Looks like the live chat is working on my end, so if any of you do jump in the chat, I'll be able to see it, which is pretty cool. Don't want to do a super long video tonight. Just want to kind of touch over some things and honestly just do a live show just to say we did it. That way you guys can say, hey, Rhino can actually do live stuff because he tricks us and makes us think it's live, but it's not. It's a premiere. But here we are. We're live. Same setup. No smoke and mirrors here. A box that shouldn't be there. But other than that, yeah, pretty good setup. Oh, you can kind of see that in the corner or whatever. We're live. Gonna make mistakes. Can't edit this out. So anyway, in the world of madness that is 2022, I will actually bring that up now. I don't see, looks like I've got one viewer. I can actually see you, so if you would like to comment, I can still see it here. I'll probably read your free comments tonight because I don't have Super Chat because I'm not monetized. That's the fun life of starting over after a decade on YouTube. So if you do chat, I'm going to see it over here in this window on my screen, and I'll be able to talk to you live. And if you leave a comment after that, I'll respond to it in the comments section later. But getting on to, I'll wait until we get a couple more viewers. If I see like 3 in here, something like that, because usually it'll show me 3 and then there's like 12 or 20 that watched. It's kind of goofy. So we'll assume once there's 3, there's actually more than 1. And we'll assume 1 is 0 because nobody's saying anything. Comment section's right down there. All you got to do is just click that little button there and, type. That's all you got to do. Looks like the max comment is 200 characters. I'm just learning as I'm going here. I'm trying to do a little bit better than Pop's stream tonight. I've got some fun toys. Pop did a lot better tonight, by the way. So I give him props there. He's starting to get the hang of it, but I am more tech savvy and I got to pull my weight here and not goof around. So on that note, 4th of July, I hope you had a good one. I didn't have anything crazy happen, just the usual. Watched fireworks, watched people in the neighborhood almost blow their arms off. The norm. Happy Independence Day. And now you're missing 3 fingers. But other than that, pretty normal. Nothing crazy to see. I don't know. Not much else going on. I did kind of change my elusive day job. And if you guys listen to Aaron Clary, I am absolutely on the same page with him as 1099 being the superior race. If you guys are W-2, if you can switch to 1099 and, be a hired gun, that's the way to go. Anyway, so I kind of got screwed around with the contract I had. They cut me out of certain deliveries, and I said, okay, that's fine. Called up another guy and wound up with another contract in like 2 days. And that was interesting. So I'm not going to go into super detail on what I do because, quite honestly, it's privacy. But, God, yeah, what was it? Not yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, today I kind of just hung around and got this going. But yesterday, early in the morning, I actually delivered packages that were they were medicine, but it was labeled with big radioactive logos. I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Normally I deliver things that are a little less, biohazardous, but yeah, that was a fun one. So that's about the only news in my life. I don't hear from you guys much other than the live chat, but I've got a feature here that I think you'll like. Now, right now, it's just going to be blank, but if I press this button, see that in the corner there, that little blank empty window? That could be you. Yeah, that little blank spot, which I'm going to switch back to the screen now. Bam! Anyway, that little spot there, I'll do it one more time. I just saw another viewer show up, so we'll do it one more time. This little thing right down here that's about to show up. That spot right there. That could be you. That's right. I'm going to start doing live call-ins as well. So if you'd like to be on the show, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will find a way. I should start giving you guys an email address to get to. But I'm not going to do it on this one. I need to make an email address specifically for this channel so that the trolls don't jump in here. But if you leave a comment, I'll respond to you in the live chat here. If not, I'll get you an email set up for the next live stream I do, and we'll jump in and get some guest callers. I've got, I think, 4 people that want to go on the show. So I know one, and I'm kind of excited to have him on, Jimmy Bones. If you guys know him, he's been on Pop a couple times. I think 3 times now, if I'm not mistaken. At least twice, but I think 3 times. Anyway, he's going to be on. I need to email him and let him know I've got this going, unless, Jimmy, you're watching live, and then you know. Or if you're seeing this after the fact, then then you know. Live capabilities are up and running, so that's good. I also had just a fun, goofy one. Not the copy pop. But, you know, they are kind of my teachers in this and showing me the ropes and giving me some ideas. So we've got a fun little break here. Very, very similar to Pop's, but this was made by someone I know, and so we'll throw it up here. Just let you guys see some nonsense, and then I'll get into the two simple little short topics I want to go over. Nothing crazy. I can't see the time. Oh, yes, I can. 10 minutes and 38 seconds, so I can see how long the video is. That's cool. Everything's working out. Anyway, goofy little intermission here. So please stand by.
Feel it, Harry? It's our big chance.
So there's that. A little bit of fun. So that is my face on the faces of many actors there. So that was fun. Like I said, somebody I know made that, so I threw it up there. I thought that was hilarious. So that'll be our PP break when we do live shows. Anyway, let's get into the fun here. Let me switch up some screens here, make sure everything works. Here's the first one. So I'm sure you guys have heard about this unfortunate event. Yeah, I'll just throw it up on the screen. And where is it? Still learning my own screens here. Ah, there it is. So, this is obviously Facebook up there. But this is the photo of a totally mentally sane person. Anyway, this photo here is from the individual that caused the July 4th shooting in Chicago. I don't know if I can say that live without getting banned, but this is your mentally stable individual here. I don't think we need to keep him on the screen much longer, but yeah, I don't think we have a Second Amendment problem in this country so much as we have a mental health problem. And I see a lot more people like this on the street lately. So, you know, I'm just going to say it. Liberal, for sure. And that to me is a mental disorder right there. There's more pictures of him. Not going to go through all that, but yeah, let's get this off the screen. I'm tired of looking at it. Press the right button there. All right, I'm learning, but hey, little tech savvy. So, the only other thing I really wanted to cover, and like I said, that's it I wanted to cover on him. Like, you know, we know what he did was screwed up. If I've got some latency going on here right now, I'm sorry, guys. This is the first stream, so it is a learning curve. But I think it's doing all right. I know I got a little choppy on that other video I just threw up, so I'll have to nail that down and figure out what's going on there. I don't know if it's going to show up on the live, but it showed up on my end. Anyway, I don't see any chats coming in here. Pretty quiet. Still only one viewer. I saw two at one point. You guys might just be used to my instant premieres in which you have more time to see my video on your screens on YouTube before I actually get on. So that might be it. I'm not sure. I should have probably scheduled this 24 hours in advance, which I can do and I will do because I'm going to do another one tomorrow. But yeah, I don't see any comments here, so we'll go ahead and carry on. Normally, you guys blow up my chat, so Optimus and what is it, Ahel and Jacko and Jimmy. Not in the chat tonight. So, yeah, that's different. And then, who's the other one? I think I got a Jenna in here and an Alyssa that chat in here sometimes. I don't know where they are tonight, but they're not here. So let's jump into this one here. This is the other one I wanted to show you. And why am I not talking about red pill stuff tonight? Well, okay. My red pill consists of red pill advice for men and dating, but it also applies to red pill in conspiracy theories. Yeah. That's just how this channel is going to be. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, let's get into this one. So here we are. Another interesting incident that just happened. So here we go. Well, we'll press play and see what we can get out of this one. Maybe. All right, waiting for it to load. There we go. So apparently that's the car involved. This happened at 4 a.m. Yesterday, actually. So the 6th. Those are the Georgia Guidestones, if you're not familiar. Anyway, we'll jump out of that now. Go back to the regular screen.
When you have auto
Oh no!
trust Safeway.
Oh
This
no!
dad and daughter-
Got it. Just I didn't catch it in time. Trial and error, ladies and gentlemen. That's the name of the game here. But yeah, so that's interesting. And the reason I wanted to bring that up is a little bit different than the whole hell yeah, I'm glad I tore it down. Okay. Well, there's another video actually. So let's see if I can pull that up. Show you that one if I can find it. Let's see. Typing it in as we're on the chat or on the live stream here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can just find a quick snip of that. Videos. There we go.
Stones.
I'm going to pop this one up for you.
Georgia's famous Guidestones no longer standing tonight after the GBI says a group of people tried to blow them up. The blast damaged part of the structure, and within the last hour, crews tore down what was remaining. And up until today, the Guidestones had sat for decades near Elberton. This is close to the South Carolina state line. Now the GBI is trying to figure out who set off those explosives. 11 Alive's Don White was there earlier this evening.
Several of those structures were standing until just about an hour ago. That's when we looked out the window.
Here comes the copyright strike, I guarantee it.
All that remains is that pile of mangled stone. Police tape lines this field in rural eastern Georgia surrounding the Georgia Guidestones, the structure reduced to this rubble on the ground. Investigators say unknown individuals detonated an explosive device around 4 this morning. People who live nearby say they could hear and feel it miles away.
Ooh, if they'll do something like that, whoever done it will do something different. I hope they catch whoever done it, to be honest.
Well,
because people like that don't need to be on the street.
We've seen a video circulating on social media claiming that a lightning strike caused all of this. I reached out to the GBI and they
unlikely.
said at this point they cannot confirm that. In Alberton, I'm Dawn White, 11 Alive News.
All right.
Okay, closing that. Oh, there's our favorite guy again. Okay, moving on. So here's the thing. If you remember 2020, you probably remember lots of statues and monuments being destroyed, and that's kind of where I'm going with this. The left, they're destructive in general. That's just how they are. Yeah. In general, they look for excuses and reasons to just cause chaos and do damage and delete people. They've proven that in 2020. But with this particular instance, and I got to get this off my screen. He's still on the air. I can see him. You can't. So let's minimize that because I'm tired of looking at that goofy ponytail crap. Pigtail, whatever. With this Georgia Guidestone thing, it looks like it was organized to me. And, it's just my opinion. But it looks like somebody took some time to plan that. Now, the car itself, that was a little sloppy. Could have done a little bit better in not being on camera there. But either way, 4 a.m. Okay, let me just put it to you this way. The explosive may not have gone off the way it was supposed to. Maybe it was weaker in strength than they expected. Maybe they placed it wrong. I don't know. I'm not an expert in those things. I don't know anything about that stuff. But what I can tell you is this looks to be like an organized event, okay? It could have been an individual, but they planned it. Does that make sense? This wasn't just some spur-of-the-moment act of violence. This was planned. Now, what I'm getting at with that is that when you start seeing things like this, now keep in mind what the Georgia Guidestones represents to most people on this side of the fence. We see this as population control, just evil, what is it, 500 million people? That's a lot of genocide in order to pull that off. So, the normies will tell you, oh, it's just telling you how to rebuild after a disaster. Okay. But for years, people like, I can't remember his name at the moment. I can't remember his name, but I do remember Alex. Mr. Jones made that pretty popular in stating that it was a pretty clear Illuminati. I am totally trying to get around the algorithm, guys. If you hear me pronouncing things a little bit strange, that's why. I'm not trying to get throttled. My language has actually been pretty good tonight, so I'm going to try to stick with it. But anyway, Alex and people like Alex have pointed out for years that it is, again, an Adam Weishaupt, if you know what I'm talking about, all-seeing eye symbol that Georgia Guidestones is indicating the New World Order. So seeing that destroyed suggests to me, and let me just put it to you this way, I'm waffling a little bit, let me get to the point. It seems to me the right is usually pretty peaceful. Libertarians, conservatives, let's just call it what it is. If you're libertarian left at this point, I don't know. I don't see it. Right-leaning individuals are usually pretty peaceful. They are capable of violence, but they're usually pretty peaceful. They're not out causing the riots and destruction of property and all that crap. They usually have a high tolerance for BS, for a lack of better terms. To see something like this suggests that those on this side of things, those that believe in freedom and patriotism and the Constitution, and abhor things like secret groups that want to control the world and control populations and put people in camps and all the other things that have come out over the years about what secret societies have planned for all of us plebes. The point I'm getting at is when a group or an individual on what I'm assuming, this doesn't look like a leftist attack, it's the Georgia Guidestones. Those people love that kind of thing, right? What it appears to me is a sign that people on the side of good are starting to get tired of evil. And they're starting to make attacks. There's no other way to put it. That was an attack on a monument, if you will. Or some will call it just a piece of art. It was just talking about how to survive an apocalyptic event and rebuild afterwards. Yeah, okay, fine. Not buying it. There's some history around it. There's some mystery around it. And I'm just not buying that whole hippy-dippy, it's just here to help us rebuild. No, okay. Anyway, my assumption is, and most of you watching are gonna follow me on this one, those on the right side of the aisle, that anything, let's just say libertarians here, this is the right, I know it's probably backwards on your screen, and then this is left, okay? Anybody over here is somewhat sane and somewhat tired of the the BS. Again, watching my language as best I can since I'm live. I suspect we'll see more of this. I'm not advocating for it. I'm not saying it's even a good idea, but as Pop would say, I understand, okay? I completely understand. But I do believe we'll see a lot more of this going forward. And I think it'll escalate. And I think it'll get a little bit more in your face. Like, okay, this is happening. I mean, look around you. And let me open this back up so I can check time. I still don't see anybody in the chat, but let me see if I'm mistaken. If you are in the chat, I can't see you. That's a bummer. Yeah, I don't see a single live chat. That's crazy. Usually you guys are on top of it. It might just be this app that I'm using. Anyway, where was I going with this? See, this is why I need you guys in the chat, so when I go off topic, I can figure out where I am. Like I said, I think you'll see a lot more of this. And the way, this is where I was going. The way the world's going right now, you see, and it's worldwide. You know, there's, check my facts. There is a country where farmers are rioting right now. Let me fact check, because heaven forbid I do a live stream and not give you guys the facts. And I hate doing that on my non-edited videos. You guys are like, well, where's your source? Where's your link? Well, I didn't provide one because I'm a jackass. Rioting farmers. That should bring up what I'm looking for. Dutch farmers. Okay. Let's open that up, actually. Why not? We're live. Oh, that's going to be YouTube. We don't want that. We could do this one. I think we could get away with that one. Let's try this. So, we'll go back to our fancy second screen here. Hopefully you guys aren't seeing the lines I'm seeing on my end. If so, I am so sorry. I'll have to correct that if I see it on the live when I watch it, just to verify. Here we go. So, Dutch farmers are pretty irritated about how their government is dealing with, well, them. Here we go. I'll let you see for yourself. All right. So, Dutch farmers continue violent protest against limiting nitrogen oxide emissions. So, essentially not able to even run their vehicles, okay? Protests by Dutch farmers against the government's nitrogen policy have become increasingly violent, with farmers breaking a police blockade near the home of Minister Christiane van der Waal. It's 3 words. I am not Dutch, so on Tuesday evening. Okay. The government's nitrogen reduction policy obliges farmers to make their businesses more sustainable. Relocate or quit, which, by the way, is not currently possible. Sorry, you're trying to push a good idea maybe, but you're pushing it too fast, and you're pissing people off doing it. So let's see if we can find the... Ooh, I just got clickbaited there. I could have sworn that was a video link. Let's see if I can... Wow! Okay, where's the video that I was supposed to get out of this? Well, first live episode, guys. Cut me some slack. I know there's a video somewhere related to this. Let me see if I can... Maybe it's going to do the same damn thing. Yep. Okay. Well, that's India's farmers. And that's from 2021. We don't want that. We want 6.3. That's current. Let's try this. Okay. At least the internet's quicker on here. Okay, maybe this will work. Nope, I just clicked that. Maybe this one. I hope. There we go.
Your new home needs more than just paint. It needs to...
Look at that. Magic. I don't have an ad blocker yet, guys, but I do have the ability to mute.
Tractors farmers from all over the
There we
country
go.
headed to the little town of Stroe. Ignoring police instructions, they blocked motorways, causing traffic chaos. The rally was held at one of the threatened farms and was the largest since protests started a few years ago. Among them were many young farmers who blamed the government for ruining their future. Like 19-year-old Jesse Baars, who wants to follow his father's footsteps and take over the family's dairy farm.
Op het moment denk ik niet dat we veel toekomst hebben.
I don't think I have a future in farming because we have to reduce our cattle by 70%. With only 80 cows, this won't be profitable. So we will have to
no, nitrogen. Okay.
Farms near
I was
national
wrong. I
parks
thought that
are
was
hit the
fuel
hardest,
related.
according to a recent government plan. Ecosystems in the Netherlands have been severely damaged by nitrogen pollution, and the country has failed to meet European standards. Nearly half of these emissions are caused by animal feces, produced at large-scale farms. An important meat exporter, the Netherlands has nearly 50,000 farmers, keeping millions of animals. Isabelle van der Kief takes care of 1,800 calves. She says farmers' actions have not affected popular support.
Met deze actie echt wel heel erg veel support van burgers.
We received a lot of support with this protest. When we were travelling, we got many thumbs up of people passing by. You feel that they really understand that we don't want to cause trouble and that this is just a cry for help.
Anger among Dutch farmers has reached boiling point, looking at the thousands that have left their farms to attend this rally. Now many here realize that farming in the Netherlands will have to change.
So like I said, I'll stand corrected because I'm thinking of current U.S. politics and issues with diesel that's going on right now, which I'm not going to cover that tonight because then I'd go off in the weeds for another hour. But nitrogen is waste, obviously caused from cow droppings. That's one big pile of, if you get the reference. Anyway, still what I said, great idea, but they're pushing it a little bit too fast. You know, if you can reduce nitrogen emissions, that's great. But if you put people out of business and you cause millions of people not to eat because of it, you're kind of going to incite some problems. I'm getting to a point here. You'll understand once we're done with this little video. There's only like maybe a minute left or something like that.
Drastically, they blame the government for singling out farmers for widespread nitrogen pollution. To reduce emissions, the government has allocated 25 billion euros to compensate farmers, move them or make farms more environmentally friendly.
This nitrogen policy is, let me say, a disaster. A great disaster. We need time, we need space, and we need much more better policy.
On Thursday, Dutch Parliament will debate the government plans. Farmers say more protests will follow. We will sit tight for the long haul.
That's good enough for that one. Okay, now I kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit more. Maybe this'll. It's a short one. Let's see what it does. Just let's give it a shot. We're live. Why not? Don't mind the helicopter, but these are all, I believe, it's at a distance. It's hard to see, but I believe these are all tractors, creating a little bit of a disturbance. Just a little disturbance. Good on them, man. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking to show you guys. At least partially. It's not going to show much, but they chased off the police in some of the videos I've seen. Yeah, they're messing those cars up. Yeah, look at the size of that sledgehammer. My God. It's a good thing they put that bulletproof glass in there. Just saying. Anyway, the point I was trying to get to. Let's pop that out. I like that. I spent the last 4 hours actually setting this whole screen up that you're seeing here, making sure it was good so I didn't have to do any work after I was done. So I do it live, I have it all set up, and then we're done. Anyway, point I'm getting to, So governments around the world are really starting to screw with their people, and people are losing faith. I think, actually, I'm going to show you some poll data. Why not?
Thousands of Dutch farmers.
Okay. Here we go. There's a reason I want to bring both of these up. If the internet doesn't crap out, now it's being a little slow. There we go. I hope it doesn't crap out. We're on the air. Let's see. All right, hang on. 2 more seconds and I'll have it up, hopefully. Okay. This is June 6, 2022. There we go. I need 3 days ago. More relevant data. All right, let's see if I can. 11 of 16. Okay. There we go. Now I'll pull up some data that you guys will find enlightening. Hang on. Switching screens. Bam. Okay, so this is from Gallup.com. Confidence in U.S. institutions down. Average at new low. Now, all right, faith in government's been going down for a while, but I want to show you guys just how bad it's gotten. All right, change in Americans' confidence in major U.S. institutions 2021 to 2022, okay? So, let's talk about, we'll start with the easy stuff first. Americans' confidence, 2021 I'll read first, 2022 I'll read second. Small business, percentage was 70% in 2021, 68% in 2022. Okay, we'll go down to the next one. The military, 69% versus 64% now. Okay. Police, 51 to 45. It's dropped a little bit. The medical system, 44 to 38. It's going down. Have you noticed a trend here yet? I can show you it's going down. Anyway, the church and organized religion actually down, 37 to 31. Public schools, 32 to 28. Not a surprise there, especially when they're trying to groom your children. Organized labor, 28, stayed at 28. All right, good. Banks, 33 to 27. Yeah, not a surprise there. Large technological companies or technology companies, 29 to 26, whatever. That would probably be talking about Facebook and things like that. Maybe, not sure. U.S. Supreme Court, 36 to 25. Shocker. The presidency, 38 to 23. So that's 15 percentage points down. 21 in the newspapers in 2021, down to 16% of people have faith in the news. The criminal justice system, they already thought it sucked and it was corrupt as hell, and it is, by the way, if you didn't know. 20% down to 14%. Big business, the corporate guys, 18 to 14. Here's an interesting one. Television news, CNN, Fox, CSNBC, NBC, ABC, NBC, whatever. They go on and on and on. 16% down to 11%. And here's the one that you shouldn't be surprised about at all. Congress was already at 12%. Now it's at 7%. Why do I bring this data up? Why am I showing you this? And then why am I showing you Dutch farmers protesting? And why am I talking about the Georgia Guidestones? I'm going to wrap it all up in a pretty little bow for you because the package is now complete. The faith in systems, especially in this country, the United States, is declining and rapidly. I imagine in 2023, 2024, these numbers are not going to improve. I would imagine the presidency, the way it's going, 38, I'll make a prediction. It'll be 19%. Let's put it at 19% in 2023. Okay? Let's put Congress at 3% in 2023. I'm guessing. Go back to this video in 2023 and tell me what happens. Newspapers, I'm going to put it 16 now. I put it at a 10. And television news, it's an 11 now. I'm going to put it at a 9, maybe an 8. Okay, the reason I'm putting all these together is to show you, if we go back to the Guidestones and what happened there, people are fed up. You go to the Dutch riots, people are fed up. For too long, big government has been screwing with people. And people have taken it for years and years and years and years. Now, people are checking out. They're realizing the whole system is one big scam. Not just this country. All these countries are starting to see it. They're waking up. They're sick of their tyrannical leaders, and they're saying something and doing something about it. I'm not talking about radical revolution. I'm saying they're sick of tyranny. They're sick of the boot of tyrants upon their throats. And now people are going to start acting on it. Again, I'm not recommending it, but I understand, if you catch my drift. This is not going to improve. These numbers are not going to go up. They're going to continue to go down. I'm getting sick and tired of this nonsense. So, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover on this video tonight. Ultimately, my point is that buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. I've been watching, who is this guy that I've been watching? Prepper dude. I kind of want to tell you what his name is because he's been doing a day-by-day breakdown. Let me see if I can go to just... because I do want you to go check him out because he gets emails from people all over the country every day. It's probably in my history. I didn't watch too much today. Usually I peruse a little bit more. Keep up with current events. And this is where I'll end it. And then you guys can go about your merry way and get some sleep, hopefully. Let's see. Where's my history? Ah, boy. There we go. Maybe. I might just have to tell you guys later. Library. Should take me to history now. Okay, there we go. Scroll down here. See if I can find him really quick. I think he's calling it Boots on the Ground, and I can't find it, of course. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Here. I'm going to give it one more go because I think it's important. You guys go check his channel out. See all. Okay. First live stream again. Give me a break. A little bit. Just small break. Yeah, there he is. Okay. I don't want to play his video. So
no longer
pause it really quick. Anyway, Southern Prepper 1. I want you to go check out his channel. The Boots on the Ground series he's doing. Go check out the emails he's getting. If you guys don't think things are about to get a lot worse, got news for you. Things are about to get a lot worse. Go check out his channel. He gets probably like 30 emails a day he reads live. I don't know if it's live. But he has July 4th, July 5th, July 6th, July 7th. And he's doing a daily report on what everybody around the country is experiencing. And it's getting a little weird out there. So anyway, Southern Prepper 1, go check him out. Go watch his videos. Tell me what you think in the next live stream we do, which will be tomorrow. Same time, same place. Yeah, I think that's it for me. There's nothing else really I want to cover tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the first live episode of Rhino Pill Live. It was fun. It was different. And I think we actually covered a lot more ground than I do in my heavily edited stuff. So, I don't know. I kind of like this format. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments below. As always, if you like the video, please like the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Please hit the bell notification so that you can actually see my future content, because otherwise it's just going to go unnoticed and you'll never see me again. And finally, if you'd like to help me out on the channel, you'd like to give me a topic or a video or someone to roast, whatever you want, go ahead and follow me over at paypal.me/RedPillRhino. Consider giving me a donation there, and in the comments section, leave your topic, your video link, your article link, whatever you want. It doesn't matter what the donation amount is, $1, $5, $20, whatever you feel you want to donate, and I will do a video based on what you have asked me to do. Now, keep in mind when you do that, I do need to know whether you want me to keep you anonymous, use your screen name, or use your first name. I will not use last names for obvious reasons. I'm not going to get my fans doxxed, okay? On that note, I've had fun here tonight. Hope you guys had a little fun too. And I'll catch you next time. Like me, hate me, love me, loathe me. Red Pill Rhino. Signing out.
Believe me, never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and f*** all the doubters. They're just I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off if these f***ing clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.